Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? Today is Friday, May 2nd, 2025, and it is time. We are going for some Prizm, brand new 2024/25. Let's get a full case of hobby on the way. So we got a pretty big break today. Lots of pick your player spots. We got lots of people joining in, and I think today we should get off to a good start. What's up, John Lee? What's up, Henry? What's up, Joseph? What's up, Wicked? Tacos, Breakfast, Hudson. Hello, hello, everyone. So, let's see. What is this? This is going to be some fire. Yeah, absolutely. How's it going, Marty? Welcome, welcome. Best of luck to everyone. David's in here as well. Awesome, awesome. All right, let me go grab the case. I guess we'll just get started as soon as possible because this will take about the next hour or so. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are all doing well. It is a fantastic Friday. Still no Color Blast or Sublime. Oh, that's not an old man grunt. That is a Prizm freaking heavy case grunt. We got the full case over here, guys, as you guys can see, with the Panini tape still on. Maybe I am getting old. As you guys can see, there goes the Panini case tape, and voila, look at that. We have our full case of 12 boxes. Talk about a beautiful, beautiful product. So let's see here, fresh case, as you guys can see. We'll take the boxes out and we'll get started. If you pull a Tottenham Others case hit, I will. I'll West Ham win on Sunday. Okay. Like you'll bet on West Ham to win, or you'll root for West Ham to win. I mean, at this point, West Ham has nothing to play for, other than pride of not losing to none other than Spurs. But you guys have a European final to worry about, so that's gonna be a fun one. And there goes box 12. So 12 boxes. Ange is your dad, perhaps. If you are his son, that would be the case. Okay. Here we go. Let's make a nice little wall of Prizm back here. The Great Wall of Prizm. So we should be expecting a case hit at least, given that we have a full case here. Seen 2 mangas in a case, a manga and a Prismania in a case, and 2 dual autos in a case, but still have not seen a Color Blast. Gotcha. Well, let's hope to change that. It's good that mangas are more favorable in getting more than 1 per case. That I have heard has been the case. So Prizm, as usual, 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, and 12 boxes per case. So a very rounded format. Let's do this. I think we'll do 2 boxes at a time, if not 3. Yeah, mangas this year look really good. I was telling other people that I normally am not a fan of the manga insert case hits, but this year's Prizm has really changed my mind. Like, the World Cup ones do not look good at all, but I think it's the art style, the artists, that really made the manga stand out this year. Pricing them like they're one-of-ones. Yeah, I think there's a lot of hype around the mangas, so that makes sense. All right, let's get started here, guys. Let's get started. So, got plenty of cards to go through today, and best of luck, everyone. So, go slow at first. Mosquera, Bonanote, Jake O'Brien. All right, we got some backwards cards and some backwards cards. Sandwich in the middle, Colwell, Matson, Nico O'Reilly, rookie, Pedro Porro, and the first numbered card is going to be Christian Norgard, red, out of 199, Michael Golding, rookie for Leicester City Mojo, Scott Munoz, and Trippier. So a couple of things to note here, guys. You get 7 unnumbered parallels per box, and I believe that they are all unique, as in Mojo, Ice, Orange Hyper, Velocity / Laser, and a bunch of other stuff. So be prepared for a lot of unnumbered cards, guys. First numbered card, Christian Norgard, red, out of 199. That's first blood for Brentford. Messi for Ev. Good hit there. And of course, we're looking for some of the top rookies like Lewis Skelly. He still has a 1 of 1 that has not been hit yet. So, well, his Shimmer 1 of 1 has been hit, but since we're not dealing with FOTL, then we don't have to worry about that. So, just going to go through these. First insert, you'll get 6 inserts per box, 1 in every other pack. Here's Matoma, and boom, a Nwaneri silver. That is a nice one. Just leave that one up there. And some more base. So, Nwaneri is a second-year player out of Panini's choice because he was featured in Select Premier League for last season. Wow, these backwards cards are getting really annoying. All right, Leandro Trossard, blue out of 299. John Duran, orange hyper, which is unnumbered. So the orange hypers are also 1 per box, as with a bunch of the other parallels. So not going to go too crazy on those. Trossard is 277 out of 299. Well, I think Panini wanted to they wanted to spice up last year's products, so it gave Select something to chase for. But honestly, having it in this year's rookie class would have been the move. Brilliance of Ollie Watkins, Mo Salah checkerboard, very nice on his Ballon d'Or run here. What a fantastic season he is having. He has I think he has 28 goals and 18 assists in the Premier League campaign so far. So he is very much on track. What do we have here? Tommy Doyle base, or that's a refractor. Taiwo Awani, this is the out of 92 parallel, 22 out of 92 on the purple and white. And some more base. All right, it's about to be a long battle with these backwards cards. Absolutely. And everything under 99, I will top load up and put there. Let me just confirm the name of that parallel here. It is purple and white stripes out of 92. So, yeah. And there is no out of 99 this year, by the way, in regular hobby. It is only Breakaway that has out of 99. All right, 1 second. Let's go through these. I wonder what we have here. That might be a manga. I'm not 100% sure, actually. Morgan Gibbs White. No, not manga, just a base. This is a Flashbacks 2014 Morgan Gibbs White in Kunku. And some more base. All right, 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Sorry guys, just 10 seconds here. All right, and we're good to go. Cool, cool. Here's Tyler Dibbling, William Saliba on the ice, and an autograph, Fabio Carvalho for Brentford, Going to Messi for Ev. There is our first out of 12 autos of the case today. So I guess one thing that I really don't like is that the autos do get spoiled very easily as a result of the orientation of the cards. So I'm just going to do my best to not spoil it. Saliba Ice. Again, another very nice looking parallel. These ices are also 1 per box. Ramon Souza on the silver refractor. Anthony Alonga on the center stage insert. And we have some more base. Picked up the Hazard spot. Chances are slim. What does Eden Hazard have in this set? Can't imagine he has many cards since he's not an active player in the Premier League. Oh, Lewis Skelly base there. Nice one. That's our first MLS. Mark Flecken out of 299. Joel Linton checkerboard. Flecken again, 214 out of 299 for Brentford. Brentford is having quite the first box here. He has a manga and an auto. Cool, cool. Well, Hazard auto would be really cool to have. I would love to see one of those. Here we go. Pau Torres. Lucas Bergvall, also another one of the bigger rookies to chase. Talisman here. Amad Diallo on the laser. Manchester United. Who's going to take the Europa League, you guys think? Manchester United or Tottenham? I mean, again, it's not certain. I think Spurs could still lose to Bodo away next week, but odds are it's going to be an all-English final. How about a Kulusevski red laser? And this one's numbered 43 out of 49. Mazraoui silver. And some more base. Spurs, United all the way, United all the way. Okay, we have some mixed opinions here. I mean, I genuinely think United will win given how they played. Spurs could have done better against Bodo. But a lot of people, you know, they're talking about the Arctic Circle. Playing away in Norway is not for everyone. So we'll see if Spurs can do it. Heung-min Son, Spurs player. Andre, Wolves player. This one is the purple. So some of you guys might be familiar with the purple parallel. That is no longer numbered out of 99. It is an unnumbered parallel this year. But that is going to Wolves. That's what everyone's saying. Playing up north will be rough. I mean, how's the weather at this time in Norway? I can't imagine it's that bad. So, what's the roughest part of playing in Norway? Mikey Moore, rookie, another one of the big rookie chases. Emergent Rico Lewis, Amari Hutchinson on the silver, and Anthony before his transfer or his loan to Betis. Yeah, but it was against 10 men. That is true. United got away with getting them sent off and getting the penalty. So that was a double whammy for Bilbao. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Muric, blue, rookie out of 299 for Ipswich. Hinchelwood on the Mojo. And some others. Starting to get the hang of flipping these. Vega, Gomez, Rodri, Havertz, James Madison on the silver kaleidoscopic. Tomiyasu purple. And some more base. Oh, that is right. That is right. Bodo plays on a turf field. I forgot. Hey, this pack is normal. What is going on? Behind Kepa, Alfonso Areola. Double numbered card pack, huh? Areola out of 299 blue and a blue ice out of 75 for Connor Bradley of Liverpool. There you go. There you go. No Salah spot going to Boomsun 69. Connor Bradley, second year. Again, if he was a rookie this year, that would have been pretty crazy. 35 out of 75, alongside what would have been Nwaneri. But it makes sense that Panini wouldn't make him a rookie. I mean, he's gotten plenty of minutes now. So, but then again, Panini makes 30-year-old veterans rookies as well. Lavia to start us off here. Bernardo Silva flashback. Gusto Hyper. Hopefully we'll see some numbered autos today too. That is what I would love to see. Erling Braut Holland. Joe Gomez on the red out of 199 color match. Murillo. Bilal El-Khanous, probably like a top 8 rookie of the year. Destiny Udogie. Oh, that was out of nowhere. How about Elliot Anderson on the silver penmanship for Nottingham Forest, who hopefully can still stay up in the top 4. I mean, their loss yesterday to Brentford was brutal. 77 out of 99. Love, love, love a silver auto. Silver autos are probably my favorite thing from Prizm. There you go. Going to the Nottingham Forest spot, Boyle 116. And a Jason Steele purple behind there. At the end of the day, I feel like Bruno Fernandes will take United to victory. I mean, what a fantastic player he is. He's really impossible to hate. So that is my take on United. Also, I think Spurs' long-standing streak of not winning any trophies will, I mean, it'll be interesting to continue. But at the same time, if they win it, it would also be funny because, I mean, Kane left. So there's that too. Vicario, Becker, Foden, and Joel Linton out of 299 for Newcastle. Bonanote, Ice. Newcastle spot going to no Isak, no Miley, John Lee. Well, John Lee actually has both, so all of Newcastle goes to him. You really want Ange to get a trophy? That's also fair. I mean, he said, okay, I'll quote him, I win trophies in my second year at clubs. Or that's more or less what he said. I'm sure some of you guys probably saw that as well. So that could prove to be true. Talisman, Silver, Cunha, Callum Hudson-Odoi on the orange hyper. And some more base. I'll sleeve everything up once we get through these last 2 packs. Pedro Lima, rookie on the Purple Mojo. That is number 23 out of 25. I was not expecting it to be that super short printed. Sanchez Silver would have warranted a bit of a bigger reaction if it was a bigger rookie. But nevertheless, congratulations to the Wolverhampton Wanderers. Boyle 116. Rookie out of 25 is always nice. Aaron Ramsdale, center stage. Doku, laser. I'm going to stop saying velocity because of Donruss. I think they're called laser. I'm like pretty sure they are. They're all the other way around. Yeah, I also like the silver inserts a lot. The ice parallels, those are nice. I don't care too much for the orange lasers. Not my biggest thing. I think the design this year looks really good. Hard to beat 19/20 Prizm, but I think this is probably the second best Prizm design. What do you guys think? Who has West Ham today? Little Problems 14 has West Ham. So there you go for the Alfonso Areola. 100% spot on. Breakfast will agree. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Breakfast. I think you don't like 2020/21. I think we talked about this. I, on the other hand, really like 2020/21. But there's no way it's better than this. But I think 2020/21 is after 19/20 and the brand new 24/25. What do you guys think? All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to clear up this little debris, and we'll get started on the next few boxes. All right. Don't hate it, but don't like it that much. The set itself is pretty iconic, I agree. You know, back when Panini had innovation and, you know, they did stadiums, club badges, they did what the people wanted, gold power badges. Oh, man. I mean, it really is not that hard to do nowadays. You just literally have to add some parallels to a very small subset. But, you know, like that would have made the appeal so much better. Imagine how it feels for an Ipswich fan, super collector, to get a gold power club badge. And the stadiums too. I love the stadiums. Although I can't remember if they had gold powers for the stadiums, but they did have the shimmers, the blue shimmers. Also, another idea, I think FOTL would be more popular if they did gold powers instead of blue shimmers. And they decrease the print run to whatever it takes to make them numbered out of 5, and you have a happy collecting crowd. All right, box 3, pack 1. Good luck, everyone. Oh, we got a normal pack this time. I am so happy to see that. Leicester City insert. Tyler Dibbling, rookie silver. So he's one of the big rookies to chase. Do like a little stack to sleeve up later. 2006 born kid on a very, very poor team, but he himself has stood out a lot. Kyle Walker, blue out of 299. Kukureya Mojo. But like, if a player like him played on Arsenal, he would be getting way more traction in the hobby. What do you guys think of Tyler Dibbling? I mean, to be fair, also, most people probably don't watch Southampton games, so I don't blame you. Kaleidoscopic silver, Trippier and Bomo on the Hyper. Rashford before his transfer to Villa. Oh, we got a case hit, guys. Case hit alert. All right, manga time. Let's play Guess the Player. Well, we have a team. Oh, I think it's like, I think I know who this is. The hand, I don't know what he does. He does something like that. You guys will see. 3. Well, actually, let me congratulate you first. Let's congratulate the person that actually said, if you pull me something big from Tottenham others, I will blank, I don't know, support, bet. You didn't say anything there for the verb. Something West Ham this weekend. And I hope you do, because matters. There we go. When it matters, matters is here. Congratulations to Holofsky. There you go. Tottenham others on this beautiful crisp manga. And on top of that, the quality control on the mangas this year are really good. The centering is pretty solid. Final boss vibes. See, like something about the background having color, having a frame, it's just like having white borders. I think that helps so much. And you don't see that in like World Cup Prizm. You just don't. All right, I'm going to put that there for now since we don't have much space, but that will be on the wall later. Congratulations again to Holofsky. Maxence Lacroix to 199. Somerville Silver. And some more base. So yeah, that's a big part of Prizm. I mean, being able to pull 1 or 2 actually desired mangas makes a big difference. Eva Nilsson, 2014 flashback. Bart Verbruggen on the checkerboard. I think they also were pretty creative with the positions they put the players in, like James Madison doing his celebration. I guess it's like his hand after he throws the dart or something like that. Because he was doing that a lot earlier this year. And looks like we have our auto behind Archie Gray, top Tottenham prospect. Guess we'll just reveal it here. It's going to be backwards. Reece James on the ice, Tyler Dibbling. There we go. And the auto is... No way! Are you kidding me? We got a dual auto of Jamie Carragher and Michael Owen. Wow, okay. That is not expected. I thought it was just going to be like some... I guess there aren't horizontal autos this year. Well, there are. I thought it was just going to be a penmanship. How about a Liverpool Legends dual auto for Owen and Carragher? Wow. And that goes to Boomsun69 on the no solace spot. Congratulations. What a loaded box. I mean, if this was your Prizm hobby box, I'd be pretty happy. Not bad at all. And that's only halfway through the box, too. We still have this whole other half to go through. Good luck. We got plenty of the case. Kepa, silver. Red, Casey McAteer for Leicester City out of 199. James Hill, ice for Bournemouth, who are on a tear this season. I mean, these packs are so easy to open. They're too easy to open. Curtis Jones, silver fireworks of Kaoru Matoma. Orange hyper Jason Steele. Mario Lemina, red velocity out of 49. Vicario. And that looks like it has a piece of the card that was on the left of it in the print sheet. Talk about an eBay 1 of 1. Also, I opened a first off the line box earlier today, so if you guys have time after, feel free to check it out. It was a very, very loaded box. FOTL this year is fire. Mario Lemina, 40 out of 49 going to Wolves. Congratulations to Boyle116. Put that Mikey Moore there. Fractal, Jorgen Strand Larson, who is now in double digits this year in the Prem. Connor Chaplin. And Mascara at the end of the pack. Bit of a strange, freaky guy. What is this? Is this a Genesis? I think we might have one here. I think we might just have one. Renato Vega. Blue ice out of 75 for Marcus Tavernier of Bournemouth. I wish they had the light blue ice. I think that one looked better. But nevertheless, blue ice is always good. And Genesis is going to be Jedi Robinson. Anthony Jedi Robinson for Fulham FC. Congratulations to Eliseo Z. There you go. Nice Genesis, guys. Talk about loaded stuff. I'm going to put that with the autos just because it's a lot better. And blue ice as well. Man, you can't fool me. Blue ice is top few parallel there. It's a new one. We're back to the same old stuff here. We are back to this same old stuff where I have to rotate the pack like 50 times. And we get Ashley Westwood. Okay, I was not expecting that. Ashley Westwood. Who has seen him play? It's been a while since I've seen him play. For Aston Villa back in the day. Well, congrats to Wicked Tacos. Were you expecting a Ashley Westwood penmanship signature is my question. And if you are, congratulations. But I'm sure you might have... There's a chance that you probably had no idea he was on the checklist. Hey, YT, you're back. What did you miss? Well, let's see. The last few packs, whatever auto. Anthony Robinson on the Genesis. Dual auto Carragher and Owen. And a case hit manga of James Madison. So that's what's been going on. You'll take any? Okay, congratulations. Ashley Westwood it is. Cold Palmer. Rasmus Højlund. Trippier. And Guido Rodriguez. Wow, he has not been good for us. I mean, he's been benched for the last dozen games, but man, he has not been good. I think he played like 24 games in the Prem season so far. No goals, no assists, and like a bang average 6-point-something rating on FotMob. Yikes. Former West Ham player Issa Diop out of 299 for Fulham FC. Looks like I just tore through the outside there. Yep, pretty good so far. Pretty good so far. What do we have here? Now we have upside down. Panini is just throwing curveballs at us. Bruno G, Fireworks, Silver. Nicholas Jackson, Ice. Jackson scored a brace against Djurgården yesterday in the Conference League semifinal first leg. His pressing has honestly been very impressive as of late. Oh, look at that. Brand new parallel, guys. White parallel of Alexis McAllister. Well, this is in the territory of between short print and super short print because you don't see this numbering very often. This is numbered 30 out of 35. Congratulations to BoomSun69 with an amazing break so far. I mean, we're talking multiple hits now. Liverpool dual auto, super short print / short print, Alexis McAllister. I don't know. Usually SSPs we call 25 and under, but like 35 is kind of odd territory. Nathan Collins, insert. Lewis Cook, ice. The whites are very clean. I guess I could give you guys a little sneak peek. I don't know if anyone's a Spurs fan, but from my first off the line box that I opened earlier today, I got something really cool. Let me show you guys. Sugawara color match for Southampton, red out of 199. Jason Steele. Let me show you guys. Just in case someone's interested, this card is not part of the break. This is my own card. I'm advertising this. How about a Lucas Bergvall clean rookie in the white parallel, numbered 10 out of 35. That was from my first off the line box. So feel free to message me on Discord or Instagram if anyone's interested, and we can work out a deal. There's no comps on it yet. So there you go. Just a little promo there if anyone's interested. Sounds good. Oh, speaking of Lucas Bergvall, there you go. Lenny Yoro, Jesper Lindstrom, and some more names. Yeah, I'm totally down for any offers. No comps at all, and selling to a Spurs fan, feel a lot better about it. How about a Mazraoui blue ice out of 75? Amari Hutchinson. Seems like a lot of the base cards are the same names. I mean, for a 300 card base set, I would expect to see some different names, but it seems like we have a lot of duplicates. Mazraoui is numbered 72 out of 75, going to Manchester United. Let's see. Well, El Don owns every Manchester United spot, so goes to him. Fractal, Kabi Mainu, silver, and a Mojo Smodzic, Semi Smodzic. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, honestly. Yep. Like, what is this orientation? Nico O'Reilly, Yori Tielemans, blue out of 299, Hinchel with silver. And the very last pack here of box numero cuatro. KDB 2014 flashback, KDB Mojo, and some more base. Now it is time for me to sleeve up these parallels. I have like a mound of open packs on my left here. You guys can't see, just fell onto the screen there. Sami Smodzic, I mean, he was doing very well in the championship last season. I feel like he scored a few hat tricks too, but in the Prem, he has been pretty disappointing this year. Not much output. I mean, he scored a few goals, but he's also gotten minutes too, no? Sugawara scored his first Premier League goal in added time as a consolation goal. It was a semi-screamer. That was in the first half of the season. I'm just trying to recollect everything that I remember from this season and try to relate it to these players. Helps me remember the players better. Any Bale or Palmer? Nothing more than a base card of Cole Palmer, and I don't think we've seen Bale yet. I'm gonna say, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing Bale has an auto in this. I know he has a manga. The manga is really nice. That Vicario, by the way, might be rarer than a case hit. The off-cut, off-center Vicario. Quite an incredible hit. And for the sake of time, I'm not going to recap the unnumbered parallels like the ice and the checkerboards later, so because there's too many of them. You got 7 per box, so we're looking at 100 and... All right. How many are we looking at? We're looking at 84, not 100. Sorry. We also have a lot of silvers. Lots of reds and blues. I'm glad they kept blue to 299. It used to be out of 340 a couple of years ago in Prizm 21/22, and that was just such a nightmare. I mean, out of 340, really high numbering. Okay, here we are. That adds to our stack here. I think halfway through we'll clear these out as well. But for now, we march on. Onward. Biggest hit so far for the fans? Asks James. Probably the James Madison manga. Probably that. We got lots of variety, though. Just tons of stuff in general. Here we go. All right. Calafiori on the insert. I'll put that there. Jota Silver. Oh, there we go. Finally. Boom. Tom P. Miles Lewis Skelly. Rookie blue. True rookie, guys. This is quite the hit for Arsenal. 182 out of 299. Clean card there. Congratulations. That is beautiful. I don't know what the comps are going for, but I'd imagine Lewis Skelly goes for a lot. This pack feels really thick for some reason. It feels like there's a lot of base cards in here. Archie Gray, Emergent of Morgan Rogers, Ty McNeil. How about a Somerville out of 199 for West Ham? Wow, that's incredible. Oh, out of 199 at over $100 in bids. Talk about craziness. All right, I'm going to talk slightly less to save my voice. It's a lot of players' names here. Nice Johan Visa color match on the red. Oh, there we go. Tyler Dibbling, rookie. Silver on the red laser. Messi for Ev, 18 out of 49. What is this ordering? Kudus Silver? Stacked between base? Jamie Vardy insert, Elliot Anderson, and that is really strange. Might have an auto here. Not sure. I think it might be. How about Tosin, the hobby collector himself? Tosin was at the Fanatics London UK store opening, and he himself collects his own one-of-ones. He's one of the ambassadors. Him and Dominic Solanke are two of the main ambassadors for Fanatics, which is always great to see players collecting. He got into a pretty heated fight yesterday in the game, actually. Miles Lewis Skelly base there. So that's the difference between the blue and the base. Jason Steele out of 199 or 299. Second Tosin auto you've seen. I mean, he never signed until this year. They never bothered to have his autos, which, I mean, sort of makes sense. But he also got his big move. Oh, check this out, guys. How about an Amadou Onana 2014 flashback orange? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Super clean. 7 out of 25. Super short print numbered. Love that. Going to Wicked Tacos. Congrats on that. Throwback to 2014 Prizm. Insert. Mazraoui out of 92. Eldon, 17 out of 92. What's killing me here is the way the little top tears off. Tyler Dibbling. And, oh, some of the base fell over. Callum Hudson-Odoi, Dean Henderson. Let's amend that here. While the cards aren't too bendy, can't really stack too many base on top of each other until they fall pretty easily. Let me move this out of the way. How about Enzo Fernandez, super short print? Purple Mojo, first off the line there, 1 out of 25. Nice one there. Congrats to Chelsea Others. Dang oi. Full Krug. Try to trade Slanky his own card for a match-worn shirt. You know what? That might work. That might just work. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, Dewsbury Hall out of 299. And how about a Mark Gu? Another Chelsea Others hit back-to-back. There we go. On the Genesis or whatever. Yeah, Genesis, yeah. Where did I put the other one? Put the other one here too, yeah. Red Bruno Fernandes color match. What a great time to get that. Mikolenko. I really wanted him to score a hat trick against Bilbao. Close. Center stage. Nicky Van de Ven. Tyreek Mitchell, blue out of 299. What do we have here? Probably an autograph. EH. Aiden Hazard, Erling Haaland, penmanship. It's got to be one of those guys. Anthony Purple. And we'll use this Jamie Vardy. Good luck, good luck. It looks like it's dark blue, so I'm going to say that's Aiden Hazard. Bang, bang, look at that. Aiden Hazard auto. Not something you see every day. Congrats to Chelsea Hazard spot. Jake to the Mason. Aiden Hazard penmanship has been manifested, and it is here. Very, very nice. Beautiful auto. Congrats. There you go, mate. Yep, indeed. Darwizzy on the color match. Rutter. And last pack of box number 6 to finish off the first half of the case. We're only halfway through. I'm actually going a lot slower than I expected. Gahey, Rodrigo Gomez, and more. Timo Werner 1 of 1. Who knows? Timo Werner 1 of 1 could be hiding. Man, I love the color matches. I mean, the full bleed looks really good this year with the team colors. Big, big fan. I guess Crystal Palace here is a half color match. It'd be incredible if someone could complete a full set in the ice parallel. Best case is you open 300 boxes. Worst case is you open God knows how many. Crazy amount. 1 of 1 Delap auto. I think Delap has a dual auto in this product, I want to say. Can't remember who it's with, but maybe it's with like Amari Hutchinson or someone. It'd be cool if they made one with his dad, Rory Delap, like a good father and son dual auto. That would be cool. Manifesting Delap auto. Good luck on that. Delap auto. I think he first signed for Topps back in his rookie year of 21/22. Delap with Hutchinson. That's a cool one. That's probably one of the biggest cards for Ipswich now. All right, let's clean up over here and get the second half of the case going. Hopefully a bit faster than the first half. Let's go second half. Up, and we're off already with our autograph. Penmanship of Ezri Konsa. There we go, Aston Villa, I think with your second auto. Ezri Konsa. That's all right. Joshko Gavardiol. It's like sometimes they have 3 on the front and sometimes they have like 5 on the front. Fatawu, red out of 199. And this pack is just like super thick. Like, are you sure there's 12 cards in here? I guess there are, but that one feels really thick. Like, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Silver Pickford 11. Van Heck 12, 13, 14, 15. Boom. 15 card packs. What are you doing? It's like those 3 base cards at the very end are completely unnecessary. As long as you're not skipping out on the hits, Panini, that's all that matters. Cunha, blue ice out of not 90, out of 75. Can't think anymore. Cunha's been Wolves' best player of the season for sure. Scored a couple of fantastic solo goals and contributed largely to their run of good form in the second half of the season. Whole factory is sleeping, yeah. I wonder what the world record Prizm pack is. Like, I wonder if there are packs that are so big that they just didn't even close. Could be the case. Could be the case. I mean, as good as the set is this year, and the quality is decent, the collation is just so weird. Pedro out of 92 for Spurs. Others. And that was numbered 8 out of 92. Always check to see if it's like bookend or jersey number. It does look like candy. I agree. It does look like candy. Again, I don't know whose idea it was. It's out of 92. Saliba out of 299. It's out of 92 because the Premier League was, well, the Premier League since 1992. But why would you choose those colors? Like, I'd rather have like a Premier League lion, you know, like pattern. Antonio, red out of 199. Barclays Refractor. I'm telling you, it'd be cooler. It would be cooler than the purple and white stripes. Raul Jimenez out of 299. Like, I feel like we've seen like 40,000 Guido Rodriguez base cards. Is that just me? Like Andy Irving as well. They're always on the back. We gotta start taking a closer look at the collation of this product. Like, Guido Rodriguez in back-to-back packs. Andy Irving, who is probably the most irrelevant player, even as a West Ham fan. I will go out to say, and that he is the most irrelevant player in this entire base set, and it's not wrong. I'm just so confused as to why there's so many of the repeats. Oh, Harry Wilson. He's a great player. KDB Ice. Harry Wilson for Fulham, scores some fantastic goals, has very good skill. I feel like players like him, Harvey Barnes, those guys are just so underrated. Loved when he was back at Bournemouth. Those players just haunt me as a Hammers fan. That might be the case, but I have nothing against Andy Irving. But I'm telling you, we are seeing a lot more of him than we should. Kelman Sun Silver, that's nice. Reece James red out of 199. All right, these base cards are going to topple over. Those out of there. Seemed like every third pack started with a base Newcastle player on top. Definitely something weird with collation. Yes, indeed. I guess there's too much for me to focus on because I have to sort these out. But if you guys notice any other patterns, feel free to let me know. Iwobi, blue out of 299. One thing I won't complain about is seeing too much of Jared Bowen. Love the guy to death. Favorite player at the moment, probably him. But it does seem like there's a West Ham player in every pack. I've only got the Madison manga on my mind. Sorry, yeah. You don't have anything to worry about. Oh, guys. We finally got a gold. We finally got a gold. This better not be Andy Irving. I think that's Jean-Claire Todibo from the hairline as a Hammers fan. And it indeed is. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful looking gold Prizm Jean-Claire Todibo for West Ham United, numbered 1 of only 10. Little problems. Congratulations. You have a beautiful, beautiful card, and he is one of the players to get on West Ham. Let me tell you that. I'll tell you that. I know all my players' hairlines. Yeah. You know, just I spend hours a day watching Prizm breaks, just memorizing all the base cards. I feel like there's like 14 cards in every pack. Like at this point, it feels like a fever dream. That's what I think. Okay, let's get these out of the way. All right, 4 boxes to go, guys. 4 boxes to go. No 1 of 1s yet. No greens out of 5. Did get a gold out of 10. Here we are. Finally, we have a normal pack again. Feels like it's been a while. Erling Haaland, Jacob Murphy. Oh, Anthony the GOAT. There we go. I've not seen him in a second. And talk about a case hit. It's been time. Congrats to Liverpool No Salah for the 5th time this break. Prismania Luis Diaz. These look much better in person than they do online. I'm kind of surprised. It's actually pretty sick. This is like when Topps does the big league, the big head for Major League Baseball. Multi-caser. Do we know it won in how many cases? You said a color blast breakfast, so that's a multi-case hit, and looks like we have a multi-case hit here. I'll put up a wall in just a few minutes, but big congratulations to BoomSoon69. Well, have I been saying BoomSun69? Jota Silva out of 299 and more. Yeah, I was like, what the heck is that? Seeing just like the face, like, let's compare. Let's see. Yeah, the face is about twice as big as the normal face would be, so that's good. Well, as they say, the bigger, the better. Nice, even though the Prismania checklist is only big 6. Are you serious? It's only big 6? That's not good. They discriminate against my West Ham. Well, actually, this entire year has just been really poor for West Ham, performance-wise, and, well, they don't have any new signers. I wanted some other signers, but, you know, Topps has good West Ham signers. Darwin Nunez, Lindstrom, and more. We do have our auto here. It's going to be a signatures. Guess we can slow roll this. It's going to be a base. Let's do a hairline check, guys. Let's do a hairline check. Uh-oh. Not the craziest hairline. Maybe John Terry. Maybe John Terry. Let's play a little hairline game. Is there a Harry Maguire one to be a little card? That, Henry, that is probably one of the best things I've heard all day. I love that. Prismania, 1 of 1 slab head. They should give a raise to someone who, if they actually do it. But I'm feeling a John Terry, and that's because it is a John Terry. No player currently in the Premier League has that kind of hairline. And no player in the Premier League has gotten with Wayne Bridges' wife. John Terry had a very, very big scandal back in 2009, I think it was. That is elite hairline spot. I'm telling you, dude, I'm locked in. I am locked in with the hairline. I haven't even watched a lot of breaks. I think also I recognized it because a lot of first off the line boxes had John Terry autos. Dan Burn blue out of 299. But yeah, I think I even surprised myself there a little bit. Guess we'll play it again on the next one. No way. I thought this was regular base card. Arsenal, Nwaneri to Odegaard only spot. Johan T. These white parallels sneak up so easily because you can't tell until they're there. Ethan Nwaneri, second year, 16 out of 35. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is one hit. Congrats to the Gunners because Lewis Skelly's gotten a hit. Nwaneri's gotten a hit. Everyone's getting a hit. Congrats, Johan T. That is a very nice one. I'm already thinking, what cards should I put up on the wall? And that Nwaneri is really a top contender. First, Cole Palmer parallel. Thanks, Oprah. Oh, there we go. Another Lewis Skelly base. Solanke, and Ambassador of the Hobby, red out of 199. Yeah, the white parallel, I mean, I think the only team that has the color match with it is Tottenham, right? No one else has the color match. Jan-Paul van Heck, red out of 199. All right, back to these shenanigans. I feel like it's in the packs that have this kind of like weird collation, or the ones that have the front and back facing cards that have the bad collation. Jean-Philippe Mateta, blue out of 299. What a player he has been this season. Newcastle works too, but it has, yeah, but it looks best with solid white. Yeah, makes sense. Newcastle is like a semi-color match. I guess I feel bad for you guys because historically you guys don't have the best color matches because it's really hard to do white and black. I mean, I guess as a West Ham fan, it's tough too. The only thing we have is purple usually. Alex Scott out of 92 for Bournemouth. He actually was considering signing for West Ham at the start of last season, but Bournemouth got him instead, and he's been a pretty solid player. 64-92. And some of you guys might realize, might not realize. Remember, Alex Scott had that like weird portrait, like he was in like a room, like a dark room, and they took a portrait of him, and that was like his Prizm card last year. While all the other players had action shots, Alex Scott had a photo shoot. Very, very weird. Oh yes, Newcastle has checkerboard, and that is right. Gabriel Jesus, Mojo. Dude, that card is awesome. You have the out of 49. Yeah. I thought it was a cool touch. I mean, It's just weird if you're the only card that has that kind of picture. Console Blue out of 299. But apart from that, yeah, cool touch. Does anyone know when retail blasters hit the shelves? Personally, I have no idea. Usually it's pretty delayed. So I would not expect it to be that soon. I hope they have good numbered stuff in retail this year. Tino Livramento, talk about Newcastle going to John Lee. Don't even have to look since he always takes Newcastle. And this one's a super shorty out of just 25, so congrats on that. Let's see if it's jersey number. 21, nope, it is 4 out of 25. 2 packs left before the final countdown. Well, I saw HA, so I'm going to assume that this is another Harry Wilson, which it is. So make that 2. The more the merrier. Second Harry Wilson penmanship, or is this penmanship? No, this is signatures. Signatures is vertical, penmanship is horizontal, and actually says it as well on penmanship. Congrats again to Fulham spot. Eliseo Z. Still have time for a Vicario auto. You might just have time for it. You might just have time for it. Okay, I should probably get on this backlog of sleeving. For the recap's purpose, we got to include the reds and blues, unless you guys all are against me sleeving these right now and just want to move on, which is totally understandable, so let me know to save time. Actually, this is going to take a while. So why don't I just sleeve the reds and the blues? Because those are the only ones we care about, really. Builds anticipation? Okay. I'll sleeve up the reds and the blues. I'll do those first. And you guys get like a mini recap here going through all the cards that we already have. Wow, in all of these parallels, you really don't see many numbered ones. Getting close to running out of sleeves. Well, what game is everyone looking forward to the most next week? Well, I guess the Champions League game, so it's kind of a no-brainer. I haven't even looked at the Prem schedule. But personally for me, I don't know, Arsenal PSG or Barca Inter, both are going to be incredible second legs. I don't know. I mean, the fact that Barca Inter was 3-3 in the first leg means that I really want to say that more. But the actual matchup itself, I like Arsenal PSG more. For all you know, Inter could play very boring football next week and just revert to parking the bus. But at the same time, they have the ability to score beautiful goals like that Marcus Thuram goal, that Dumfries overhead kick. What was Dumfries taking last game? He was on some serious stuff. Spurs versus Bodo. Low key, I would love to see the Arctic Circle host freeze their enemy and destroy them. You know, if Bodo takes the lead early on, it's only a 1-goal game. So 3-1, not too bad. The fact that Spurs conceded, that was some good footwork by the Bodo guy who scored. I think that guy was their top scorer too. He had like 1 goal in every game or something like that. Arsenal versus Bournemouth. You know, I don't mean to offend any Spurs fans. I know everything is just banter here. As a West Ham fan, I am obligated to never support Spurs. I feel bad for you guys, but again, if you ask the West Ham fans, they would much like say between Spurs and United, they would much rather United. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer because you guys are London rivals. But this was actually asked in a West Ham card group chat the other day. Would you rather have Chelsea win the Conference League or Spurs win the Europa League? I know one's a lot more likely than the other, but everyone said Chelsea in the Conference League. And Chelsea is also a London team. So talk about rivalries and more. All right, we are getting through these pretty fast. My hands are getting used to this. Just a crazy amount of parallels this year. Newcastle got their hardware, silverware, you mean? I guess trophy could be hardware, but yeah, congrats to Newcastle again. I mean, you guys got that. I think it would be cool to see Crystal Palace beat Manchester City. I can't remember when they play in the, was it FA Cup? Oh, what the heck? This random base card made its way into the pile. And this one too. Have I just been sleeving up base cards? All right, Leaf Davis, you're getting booted here. Putting Allison in. Seems like this Allison also suffers the same fate as the Ricario earlier because it has the right side of the card that was left of it. We have so many one-of-one base cards, guys. What the heck, dude? Phil Foden as well. You can kind of see, okay, like, I guess whoever owns this spot doesn't care, but, like, it already, like, is peeling out. Like, you can see where the cut line was supposed to be. Like, this is already a PSA 1, so I don't mean to damage your card anymore. But, yeah, like, that is just abysmal. That is abysmal. Anyways, that is it for the sleeving. So we have 2 more boxes. Let's go, guys. We are doing well here. 2 more boxes, and we can make a wall now. One second. Finish strong, indeed. One thing I would like to see is another numbered auto. I feel like this case has been really good, except for the numbered autos. I mean, we did get the dual auto, sure. But I would definitely expect, like, a purple auto at some point. No? Let's put these 2 up first, since they're pretty relevant, as the case hits. All right, going into the last 2 boxes. Oh, guys, what did I say? This pack... Whoa, guys, we have a one of... Okay, okay. To preface this, this is not a one of one, okay? This is a 1 of 1 in the sense that this thing is open, so the pack was never sealed. And do you guys want to see why the pack was never sealed? Because the card in the back prevented it from getting sealed. This Edson Alvarez was in the way, and check this out. Has a little ridge. You know what? I'm going to keep this card. This is my good luck card. I'm going to keep this one. What the heck, guys? What is that, Panini? So this is a pack that was never even sealed, by the way, because a card got in the way. But does that mean there's going to be a good hit? Imagine like the 1 of 1 Miles Lewis Skelly, like black Prizm was that card. Imagine that. Anyways, we have Wes Brown, penmanship, Manchester United, going to Eldon. Just some theory there. I would be really mad if that was the case. Which means this also means that there's going to be 1 auto left, so hopefully it's numbered. What is the color / numbering of the autos? I've only seen purple out of 25 out of 10 and 5. So the silvers are out of 99 or less. Some players are going to have less. Gabriel out of 299. And then the purples are out of 25 or less. The golds are out of 10 or less. And then there's 1 of 1 black. Are there out of 5 autos? Can someone check? I don't think there are. I don't know. Maybe there are. But seems pretty hard to hit. But yeah, these past few years, the autos have been all the same. It used to be, so in 19/20, Connor Chaplin out of 92, it used to be that purple was out of 99 and silver was out of 25. But then they changed it. I think it was either 20/21 or 21/22, one of those years. And then silver became the higher numbered. I want to say that was 21/22. If a purple's out of 5, would gold be out of 3? That is usually the case. That is usually the case, yeah. Is this gold? Guys, I think we got gold here. Yeah. So to answer your question, yes. Usually gold is going to be like out of 2, out of 3. Could even be a 1 of 1. It's going to be less than or equal to purple's print run. Please be an auto. What is this? Well, we know the team. And the team is just 1 spot. Boyle 116. You have yourself a brilliance. Chris Wood. What a season he is having. What a time to get Chris Wood. Who doesn't love a big Wood pull? 1 out of 10. Look at that. That's our first, well, that's our second numbered insert. All the inserts are super short print numbered with orange or less. So there you go. Chris Wood pulling some wood here. Nice wood. That's a big wood pull. Guys, I forgot that this parallel existed. How about a snakeskin Callan Hudson-Odoi? Can someone confirm with me? This is a case hit, right? I want to say that this is a case hit. Like, we got 2 Genesis in this case, and now we have our snakeskin. And how fitting is it that it comes after the big wood pull? Because both go to Boyle 116. Senesi, Watkins, and more. Nottingham's spot is just going crazy these last 2 boxes. Well, we did save the best for the end. Amari Hutchinson. And we still have 1 more auto to go. I think it's in this stack, I want to say. Yep, there we go. Bang, bang. How about this? I'm sorry for all the comments I made against your team earlier, but Hyunmin Son autographed penmanship. You know what? That is better than most numbered autos. I will definitely take that. IJC, congratulations. Tottenham, Sun only spot. Last box saves you, pays off there, and well deserved. Sunny Auto is wild. Oh, Sam, that's right. I'm sorry. You don't have the sunspot. I can't believe that. Sun only. I think that's the first Sun numbered or like nice insert or auto that we've had. And it comes in the very, very last box. That's quite the timing. Clivert, Doku. Don't worry, guys. We'll still have a 1 of 1 coming. I'm sure there's a black 1 of 1 in here somewhere. Nico Williams, color match for Forrest out of 199. Forrest just going wild. And I mean, if there's a 1 of 1, it's got to be for Forrest, right? It's got to be for Forrest. Sugawara for the 1000th time. Oh, that was the back of the pack. How about Wilson Odobert? Hey, talk about another good Spurs one. This one goes to Tottenham Others. Wilson Odobert, Purple Mojo, 14 out of 25. The Burnley transfer from last year. Not bad, not bad. Oh, yeah, that's right. Forrest did have the Elliot Anderson. But, dude, that is a freaking cool card. Wilson Odobert, young stud. I want to say he was born in 2004. Someone wants to fact check me. Or even, maybe even 2005. But, yeah, very, very nice for Spurs Others. Congratulations. Holofsky. Martin Odegaard. And we move these over now. I think this year especially, Spurs is a great team to have. Like checklist-wise, they're pretty decent. I mean, you have the Bale Chase. Sun will always have autos in like all Prizm products. Oh, what is going on here? Robert Sanchez, red out of 199, and Destiny Udogie. Henry just got his RC in the mail. Hold on. Sorry, guys. So remember we had the 15 card pack. How many cards are in this pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've had 12 card packs and we have 15 card packs. So it makes sense. That like little 3 card cluster can either be added to a pack or it could be in the previous pack. Good to know. Good to know, guys. Good to know. Thanks, Panini. Bruno Fernandes, blue. I think we got the red earlier. This one's out of 299. What do I do with all the base? I eat all the base cards. That's how I get my knowledge. Sometimes I'll give them away, use them as padding for shipments. Other times, like if it's like Donruss paper, like that just has to get recycled. It's just too much. But I try to give away a lot of it. Adingra, Alex Scott. Oh, you're Edson Alvarez? Do you like this Alvarez? This is the one. This is the true 1 of 1 best card of this break. Like, forget about those. This, higher value, guys. Higher value. What are we doing here? Tiny goodie bags. Yeah, I was thinking about making like my own goodie bags to give away at like shows and stuff, but I don't go to enough shows. Bilal Al-Khanous, very good rookie here. Color match as well, out of 299. I'm going to top load this because he is, I think I said earlier, top 8 rookie. This one's number 297 out of 299, so 2 before the bookend. Close enough, but you know, the color match does make it special, so congrats to Leicester City there. And how about a nice Tyler Dibbling on the purple rookie as well. Kids like it more than our candy. That is great. You're spreading the love of the hobby, and when you get more kids into the hobby, that is a good thing. So, good stuff. Silver Brilliance of Trent. Miguel Almiron. 4 packs to go, guys. This is the very end of Break 227. So, thank you all for tuning in. Of course, I'll still do a recap. I'm not just going to end the stream here, but again, it's been a pleasure. It's been a great, great afternoon. And what better way to end it off with another Spurs hit? Archie Gray, rookie, blue ice. Congratulations. Boston Hammer with the Moore and Archie spot. Talk about some Spurs luck. Numbered 11 of 75. That is gorgeous. He's your star boy. Take care of him. He is one to develop. Comes from a footballing family and has a very bright future. Good stuff. Good stuff. Can we still get that 1 of 1? Let's see. How about a Kepa Arrizabalaga out of 49 on the red laser? And this one is numbered 49 out of 49. Lots of bookends today. I think we got a lot of like 1 out of X cards. There you go for Bournemouth, going to Ethan H. I also hope you guys enjoyed my commentary today. I try to keep you guys as entertained as possible. I know for a 12-box break, sometimes it's hard to, but I really think that we had a good time today. Lots of interactive banter. Lots of eBay 1 of 1 references. Never gets old. So I'm sure we'll do some more cases of Prizm, and looking forward to it. Mikey Moore insert, Diogo Jota, and that's it. So let's once again sleeve these up and get to the recap. Someone earlier wanted the Isak checker. Okay, I'm gonna guess that there were I don't know, maybe they're still in the chat. I'm gonna put that to the side in case they do want to make a trade. I'll make a note of that and just like put it in someone else's stack. Or if you want to give that away. That is John Lee. Yeah, I think Forest, Spurs, Liverpool were the 3 big teams today for this case. Feel free to pad your box with Spurs base cards. Absolutely. I will, I'll give you some of the Archie Grays. Get some of the Archie Grays out to the Archie Gray spot. Well, that's for Boston Hammer. Maybe some Wilson Odebears. Oh, hold on. I put the numbered cards in there too. It's got to be in a separate pile for the sake of the recap. Commentary is much better than mispronouncing names and barely showing cards. Cough, cough, Soccer Breakers. So, funny story. I mean, Soccer Breakers has been in this business they've been breaking since 2014, right? 2014 Prizm. I just find it astonishing that, I'm not taking a dig at him, but like the camera quality and the camera work is just not great. Like, he doesn't actually show the cards. Or like if he does, it's going to be like 240p, like this far. So that's something that I always try to keep in mind. And I don't have as good of a camera here as Golden Gold Breaks. They do it very well, but I try my best here. Also, I am considering upgrading my setup to an actual video camera, so stay tuned for that in the future. Right now I'm just using my phone. Just make sure I didn't lose anything in there. All right, we're good on that. So, it's been quite the case. Recap time. Best part, right? Let me see. Anything on the Isak? That one's staying with John Lee. Okay, I'll put that back in the stack to sort. Okay, recap time. So insert pile. Not going to go through those. Got a good amount of them. I think we got 72. Not numbered, so you get 7 per box. So that's going to be the checkerboards, the hypers, the orange hypers, the lasers, the mojos, the ice, and one other parallel. All right, blues and reds. So blues are out of 299, reds are out of 199. Konza, Mateta, Van Heck, Solanke, Byrne, Wilson, Silva, Semenyo, Iwobi, James, Jimenez, Antonio, Saliba, Fatawu, Somerville, Steele, Dewsbury Hall, Fernandez, Mitchell, Nunez color match, Walker color match, Lacroix, McAteer, Diop, Sugawara, Tielemans, Muric, Areola, Gomez color match, Joelinton, Flecken, Trossard, Norgard, Gabriel, Senesi, Fernandez, Sanchez, and Nico Williams color match. So Forrest did pretty killer job. Lots of Big Six teams in there. Parallels, 10 out of 10 live. Thank you, Sam. Much appreciated. Let's see. Kepa out of 49. Archie Gray out of 75 rookie. Top card that is. El Canoes color match out of 299 rookie as well. Odebear super short print out of 25. Hudson Odoi snakeskin case hit. Chris Wood brilliance out of 10 gold. Chaplin out of 92. Livramento out of 25. Scott out of 92. R1 gold base to Debo out of 10. Poro 92, Cunha out of 75, Enzo SSP out of 25, Mazraoui 92, Orange 2014 flashback, Onana out of 25, Visa 49, MLS out of 299 rookie. Congrats to the Miles Lewis Skelly spot. Mazraoui out of 75, McAllister white out of 35. That is our one white of the case. Or actually, no, we had two. We had another one. That's in the other pile. Tavernier out of 75, Lamina out of 49, Lima out of 25, Bradley out of 75, Kulisevsky out of 49, and Awani out of 1992 minus 1900, which is 92. Let's see. What else we got here? Two Genesis parallels, Anthony Jedi Robinson and Mark Gue, and Ethan Nwaneri, the other white out of 35. Congrats to the Arsenal Nwaneri Odegaard spot. As for the dozen autos, Hyunmin Sun, fantastic auto. Wes Brown, Harry Wilson, John Terry, Harry Wilson ×2, Konza, Aiden Hazard, very nice. Tosin. Yeah, of course, Sam. I'll let you know on the or let me know on the Bergvall at 35 that I got from my personal box. Westwood, dual auto, Carragher and Owen, Fabio Carvalho, and the one numbered auto, which I find crazy. Elliot Anderson, penmanship silver, 77 of 99. You're telling me we got 11 not numbered autos, including a dual auto. Wild. Case hit. Manga, James Madison. And multi-case hit, Prismania, Luis Diaz for Liverpool. That is break number 227 BCC Prizm case, the first one that we've done between me and Breakfast. Of course, he has break 226, so that should happen either late tonight or tomorrow, he said. Thank you all for tuning in. It has been a fantastic hour and a half. Really, really fun time. And you guys in the chat make it what it is. Yes, Jake. Blue Shimmers are only first off the line, and I'm assuming that you missed the Hazard pull while it was live. So, yes, again, congratulations on the Aiden Hazard. The Sun and the Hazard are my favorite autos. So, if you want to get a clean shot there, that is the auto. It's all on sticker. Have a good night, everyone. Yes, enjoy your Friday night. I will be sorting these, and they will get shipped out to Breakfast, and then they will get distributed accordingly. Thank you, Breakfast. GG. And good luck with your boxes, everyone, if you do rip them personally. No 1 of 1 or green, but we'll save that for next time, hopefully. As usual, thank you all. See you, John Lee. See you, everyone else.